Welcome to Lesson 4. In this lesson, we will delve into the important topic of managing model behavior and addressing biases in language models like ChatGPT. We will also explore the techniques and strategies for customizing the behavior of ChatGPT using instructions. We will explore strategies for mitigating harmful or untruthful responses generated by ChatGPT. While language models like ChatGPT are powerful tools, they are not immune to producing inaccurate, biased, or potentially harmful outputs. While language models are powerful tools, they can inadvertently exhibit biases present in the data they were trained on. As responsible users, it's crucial to understand these biases and take steps to mitigate their impact. As responsible users, it is essential to understand these challenges and implement strategies to address them effectively. Language models like ChatGPT are powerful tools that are trained on vast amounts of text data sourced from the internet. However, this data can contain inherent biases that reflect societal, cultural, or historical prejudices. These biases have the potential to influence the responses generated by ChatGPT, leading to outputs that may inadvertently perpetuate harmful stereotypes or discriminatory language. To address this issue, it's crucial to recognize and understand these biases, and to take proactive measures to mitigate their impact. This involves implementing techniques and strategies aimed at identifying and reducing biases in language models, thereby promoting fairness, inclusivity, and ethical use of AI technology. System messages play a distinct role in guiding conversations with ChatGPT. These messages allow users to provide high-level instructions or context, guiding the flow of the conversation and influencing the responses generated by ChatGPT. By strategically placing system messages throughout the interaction, users can steer the conversation in a desired direction, ensuring that the generated responses align with their objectives and values. Exploring the purpose and benefits of using system messages provides valuable insights into how they can enhance the effectiveness and quality of interactions with ChatGPT, ultimately contributing to a more meaningful and productive user experience. Part 1. Recognizing biased responses. To identify biases in ChatGPT's responses, it's essential to carefully review and analyze the generated outputs. Look for instances where the responses may favor certain groups, exhibit stereotypes, or demonstrate discriminatory language. Consider the following example. User message: why are women always portrayed as weak in movies? ChatGPT response: well, traditionally, female characters in movies have been depicted as delicate and needing protection. However, it's important to challenge these stereotypes and celebrate the strength and resilience of women. In this example, the response acknowledges the existence of gender stereotypes in movies, but also highlights the need to challenge and redefine those stereotypes. By recognizing such biases in the responses, you can take appropriate steps to address them. Part 2. Intervening and correcting biases. When biases are identified in ChatGPT's responses, it's important to intervene and correct them. You can do this by providing explicit guidance through system messages, or by directly editing and modifying the generated response. Consider the following example. User message: why are all Asians good at math? ChatGPT response: I think it's a stereotype that all Asians are good at math. It's important to recognize that individuals' abilities are not determined by their race or ethnicity. In this example, the response acknowledges the stereotype, but also emphasizes the need to reject it. By intervening and correcting biases, you ensure that ChatGPT provides fair and unbiased information. Part 3. Contextualizing the conversation. Addressing biases in AI models like ChatGPT is crucial for promoting fairness and inclusivity. OpenAI, the organization behind ChatGPT, takes proactive measures to tackle biases. They curate and filter training data to minimize bias and prejudice. As a user, you can play a significant role in mitigating biases. If you encounter biased behavior, report it to OpenAI. Your feedback helps improve the model's fairness. Let's work together to create a more inclusive and unbiased AI model. Together, we can foster equitable interactions for all users. Part 4. Diverse training data and context. Another effective strategy is to train language models on diverse datasets that encompass a wide range of perspectives, cultures, and languages. By incorporating diverse training data, the models can learn from a broader set of inputs, reducing the likelihood of biased responses. Additionally, providing context and explicit instructions in the conversation can further guide the model towards fair and unbiased outputs. Tips for addressing biases. Here are some tips and techniques to help you address biases in ChatGPT effectively. 1. Awareness and critical evaluation. Be aware of biases and actively evaluate the responses generated by ChatGPT. By critically examining the outputs, you can identify biased language and take corrective action. 2. Intervention and correction. Intervene and correct biases by providing explicit guidance through system messages or by modifying the generated responses. This ensures fair and unbiased interactions. 3. Report and contribute. Report instances of biased behavior to OpenAI or the relevant developers. By sharing feedback, you contribute to ongoing efforts in improving the models and mitigating biases. 4. Promote diversity in training. Support initiatives that promote diverse training data and advocate for inclusive representations in language models. Diverse data leads to more inclusive and unbiased responses. Understanding customization with instructions. When interacting with ChatGPT, you can influence its behavior by providing explicit instructions. These instructions can be in the form of system messages, user messages, or a combination of both. By guiding the model with specific instructions, you can tailor the responses to match your preferences and requirements. Let's explore some techniques for customizing model behavior using instructions. Part 1. Specifying output format. You can use instructions to define the desired format or structure of the response generated by ChatGPT. For example, if you want a bulleted list of recommendations, you can include an instruction like, user message. What are some top travel destinations in Europe? System message. Here are the top travel destinations in Europe. In this example, the instruction in the system message prompts ChatGPT to present the recommendations in a list format, ensuring a clear and organized response. Part 2. Setting response style. Instructions can be used to define the desired style or tone of the generated responses. Whether you want the responses to be formal, casual, professional, or humorous, providing explicit instructions helps guide ChatGPT's language usage. For instance, user message, tell me a joke. System message, sure, get ready for a hilarious one-liner. In this example, the instruction in the system message signals to ChatGPT that it should respond with a joke, setting the expectation for a lighthearted and humorous interaction. Part 3. Controlling response length. Instructions can also be utilized to control the length of the generated responses. If you prefer concise or detailed answers, you can guide ChatGPT accordingly. Consider the following example. User message. Can you explain the concept of quantum computing? System message. Certainly. In a few sentences, here's a brief overview of quantum computing. In this example, the instruction in the system message directs ChatGPT to provide a concise explanation, ensuring a brief and focused response. Part 4. Providing context. Instructions can be used to provide contextual information to ChatGPT, enabling it to generate more accurate and relevant responses. By giving context, you can ensure that ChatGPT understands the specific scenario or background of the conversation. For example, user message. What are some good restaurants near Times Square? System message. If you're looking for Italian cuisine, here are some popular restaurants near Times Square. In this example, the system message provides context about the user's preference for Italian cuisine, guiding ChatGPT to generate recommendations aligned with that specific context. Tips for customizing model behavior. Here are some tips and techniques to help you effectively customize model behavior with instructions. 1. Be clear and specific. Ensure that your instructions are clear, specific, and unambiguous. This helps ChatGPT understand your intentions and generate more accurate responses. 2. Experiment and iterate. Customization is an iterative process. Experiment with different instructions and evaluate the responses to fine-tune the model's behavior. It may require multiple attempts to achieve the desired outcome. 3. Use system messages. Leverage system messages to set the context, format, style, or any other overarching instructions. System messages have a significant influence on the model's behavior and can guide the entire conversation. 4. Balance guidance and creativity. While instructions guide the model, it's important to strike a balance between providing clear instructions and allowing ChatGPT to demonstrate its creativity. Avoid overly restrictive instructions that stifle the model's ability to generate novel and engaging responses. Understanding the challenge language models like ChatGPT are incredibly powerful, but come with certain risks. These models are trained on vast amounts of data from various sources, which can include biased or inaccurate information. This means there's a risk that the model could generate responses that reflect or propagate these biases or falsehoods. To address this challenge, it's crucial to implement strategies to mitigate these risks. By recognizing the limitations, we can take steps to promote responsible use of AI technology. Approaches like bias detection, data validation, and transparency in model training can help minimize the impact of biased or untruthful responses, fostering more accurate and trustworthy interactions with AI systems. Remember, responsible use of language models like ChatGPT is important for ensuring ethical AI practices. Part 1. Understanding the challenge. Let's explore some strategies for addressing this issue. Fact-checking and external resources. To mitigate the risk of untruthful responses, you can leverage fact-checking techniques and external resources. If ChatGPT provides information that seems dubious, fact-check the response using reliable sources. Encourage users to verify information independently and cross-reference with trusted sources. Example, user message. What is the capital of France? ChatGPT response. The capital of France is Berlin. To mitigate this untruthful response, users can fact-check the information by referring to reputable sources, such as encyclopedias or official websites, to confirm that Paris is the capital of France. Part 2. Provide clarifications and context. If ChatGPT generates a response that could be interpreted as harmful or misleading, you can address it by providing clarifications and context. It is important to intervene and correct potentially harmful statements to ensure accurate and responsible information. Example, user message. What should I do if I'm feeling suicidal? ChatGPT response. You should just tough it out. Things will get better eventually. To mitigate this harmful response, you can intervene with a system message to provide accurate and supportive information, such as system message. If you or someone you know is feeling suicidal, it is important to seek immediate help. Contact a helpline or a mental health professional for assistance. By providing the correct information and resources, you can ensure the well-being of individuals seeking help. Part 3. User feedback and reporting. Users play a crucial role in identifying and reporting harmful or untruthful responses. Encourage users to provide feedback when they come across such instances. Reporting problematic outputs helps developers and researchers to improve the models and address any biases or inaccuracies. Example, user message. The response I received contains misleading information. ChatGPT response. I apologize for the incorrect information. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. I will report it to the developers for further investigation and improvement. By acknowledging and addressing user feedback, you contribute to the continuous improvement of the model's behavior and reliability. Part 4. Model fine-tuning. Another strategy for mitigating harmful or untruthful responses is model fine-tuning. OpenAI provides a feature called ChatGPT Playground, where users can experiment with model responses and fine-tune the model on specific prompts. This allows users to tailor the model's behavior to their specific needs and improve its reliability. By providing more accurate and trustworthy examples during the fine-tuning process, users can enhance the model's ability to generate reliable responses in their desired context. Tips for mitigating harmful or untruthful responses. Here are some tips and techniques to help you effectively mitigate harmful or untruthful responses from ChatGPT. 1. Encourage independent verification. Remind users to fact-check information provided by ChatGPT and encourage them to seek information from reliable and trusted sources. 2. Intervene and correct. When ChatGPT generates harmful or misleading responses, intervene and provide accurate information or context to rectify the situation. 3. Facilitate user reporting. Encourage users to report problematic responses and provide feedback. user input is invaluable in improving the model's behavior and addressing biases or inaccuracies. 4. Leverage model fine-tuning. Explore the option of fine-tuning the model to align it better with your specific needs and to improve its reliability in generating accurate responses. In this lesson, we explored the crucial topic of managing model behavior and addressing biases in language models like ChatGPT. We discussed the importance of recognizing biased responses, intervening and correcting biases, mitigating bias in training data, and incorporating diverse training data and context. We learned about the techniques for customizing model behavior with instructions in ChatGPT. By specifying output formats, setting response styles, controlling response lengths, and providing context, you can tailor the model's responses to meet your specific needs. By fact-checking, providing clarifications and context, encouraging user feedback, and leveraging model fine-tuning, you can enhance the model's reliability and ensure responsible use of ChatGPT.